live on YouTube. We got about 14 people on Instagram.
Yeah, I see they coming in. They tapping in.
Yes, sir.
Shots by Mumu, what up? Free Band, what up?
Sirski.
Willie Felton. Got my guy Mason. I see y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to the episode of the Exposure Runs Prediction Show, State Title Edition. We are now in the Matrix.
Yeah.
We in the Matrix now.
We in it.
We headed down. Well, we specifically aren't headed down, but
nah,
the teams are headed down.
Teams are headed down. Yeah, teams are. Yeah,
we actually for the first time all season, I think I'm okay with because I don't do well with rejection.
Yeah,
I don't do well with rejection. You ask my wife with that one.
Yeah, I'm not.
But for the first time all season, we got denied media access to high school basketball games.
Yeah, which is wild.
I would call out. What's up, Ant? I would call out the gentleman who sent the email back. I tried twice.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I tried once, and then shout out to my guy Dylan from Creative DYL. He tried, and both got emails back stating, no. I mean, really, he gave like these long ass email about the decision and this, that, the other, and the third, and the whole process. And really, he should have just went on ahead and just said, nah. Nah.
Hey, fellas, nah. We see y'all out here, but nah.
Or it could have been like, nah, we see you talking shit about us. Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I be going at him a little bit.
Yeah. Especially in the beginning. Yeah, beginning of the year.
I was giving them work. A little bit.
Yeah.
Answer Ground Session World Championship in town next week for middle school and high school girls and boys. We're going to get on the phone. We're going to get on the phone with you.
Yeah, we're going to make that happen.
We're going to make that happen. Shout out to my guy, Joel. He just jumped on. Excuse me, down there in Georgia. He going to help us out with some of this stuff. We just jumped on, so don't even worry about it, Joel. We just got on. But, so the IHSA told us, nah.
Yeah, man.
So we won't be there. I don't even know if I would have made that 2-hour ride. But I would have.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. Nah.
Nah. It's a big nah for me.
A big nah for you?
Big nah. Them games start way too early. They petty.
So that's the thing. For those 1A games and 2A games, they may not have gotten us.
Yeah.
The 3A and 4A games,
maybe.
The 7 to 30 game.
Saturday, yeah, for sure.
That's a Saturday.
The Saturday, yeah, but that Thursday, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't understand that Joel said the state association, so it's not just Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Furthermore, to Joel's point, the New Jersey State Association just completely botched a game yesterday.
I saw that.
Completely botched a game. But I want to add this to it. I'm okay with it fresh off of Black History Month. I'm not going to lie to you. We got to take our shit back however we can.
Well, a dub is a dub.
A dub is a dub. And that was for the people. Now, I'm not a fan of Camden. They have gotten themselves in a lot of trouble over the years with recruitment, and DJ Wagner was down there, and blah.
Yeah.
But yesterday, they completely got gifted a win versus a team that clearly won the game.
For sure. Hands down.
Clearly won this game.
Hands down.
However,
we gotta take the dub.
We fresh, and I'm talking about what's today's date? The 6th. We are about 5 or 6 days past the Black History Month.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm taking reparations. However,
we lifting every voice.
I'm taking it.
We get it.
I'm taking it. The one New Jersey ref got it right and got punked by the other ref. True indeed.
It happens. It happens, man.
It happens.
Man.
I'm about to hit him with the Rico.
Right.
Niggas get fucking cheated every day, B.
Niggas
get cheated every day, B. It is what it is.
It is what it is, B. Pull your skirt down, B.
It is what it is.
Pull your skirt down, B. We taking the dub. We taking Black
History. Coach P, we taking Black History Month dubs. They days late. They not a dollar short.
But we got it.
Hey,
you may not come what you wanted, but you're on time. You're on time.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Chris Jones, what up? We see you on YouTube. What's happening?
I'm okay with that. So, with that being said, we're going to jump into these games. Before I do that, though, I should probably wait until I get to the game. But I want to, I'm going to tell you what I will do. I will wait till I get to the game to say what I want to say.
Okay.
But what I am going to say is I want to look at the camera and I want to give props to a player who I've been getting on the last couple of days.
Okay.
Last couple of games, not days. Every time they play, I've had something to say about the way they have played. And then in the game that they played, they actually played well.
Tell me about it.
They actually played well. So I'm going to give a little dialogue when we get to the game to our guy, J.D. Tyler.
You know what? I knew you were talking about him the whole time. Hey, what a show that man put on.
I'm going to do something that all of our wives and girlfriends do.
Okay, tell me about it.
All of our wives and girlfriends, when they apologize, they also want to add some shit that you did.
But you did turn it over. Look at that.
Right. But you did turn it over looking at us. All of our wives and girlfriends do this shit. If you're in a relationship and your lady has found the accountability to somehow apologize, she gonna give you a little bit of, but it was your fault.
But you know what I'm saying? It's the butcher.
It's the butcher.
They gonna put the butcher.
So I want to go ahead. I'm going to give my guy JD some whatevers. However, it was a moment in the game that he did prove my point.
I think you texted me at that time.
I definitely texted you.
You did text me.
I definitely text you. And if I wasn't on my phone, I will pull up the text. We gonna get into these games.
Yeah, for sure.
All right?
For sure.
Joel, if you out there, help us out. And by the way, I did this as an homage to Joel. Mm-hmm. Knowing that Joel does have a lot of just high school basketball knowledge as a whole.
Indeed.
I wanted to do what we're doing some justice. So I reached out to our guy, Justin Matcham of Next Pro.
For sure. Well, shout out Justin.
Shout out to Justin. And I reached out. Of course, I'm not going to reach out to Justin without reaching out to Trell.
Oh, for sure.
Trell Holland of Recruit Looks Hoops.
We had a good time at the game.
And we had a great time at the game. Those was our compadres, for right? Sure. I reached out to them to get a little bit of like, fellas, can you help me out on who I should be talking about when we talk about these teams?
Understandable.
So they gave me a whole little, you know what I'm saying? I got my Stephen A. notes right here, broski.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
I got my Stephen A. notes here. So when I get to these games, I'll go ahead and I'll address some of these things. All right, boom, let's get to it. First things first, we chose Chicago Hope Academy over Hayworth.
And
Chicago Hope.
You saw what happened. Shout out to Ronnie Fields.
Shout out to Ronnie Fields. Shout out to Ronnie Fields.
I got to text my boy. You know what? I'm bogus. Did I tell him congratulations on Instagram? I might have did that, but I'm going to text my boy.
Shout out to him. They beat Hayworth 69-54. Then we selected the Lord's team, Christ Our Rock Lutheran.
Tell me about them.
They unfortunately pulled a Moses-type failure and lost.
That's crazy.
So we selected the Lord's team, but they lost to Medina. 53-60.
Damn.
So they're not going to have to worry about the Lord's team being, because we know that Chicago Hope is going to exact revenge for them.
For sure.
So for that game, we are definitely selecting Chicago Hope to win. That game is Thursday, tomorrow morning, and unfortunately, that's the first game at 9:30.
That's at 9:30 in the morning.
That's wild.
Super wild.
Super wild, super early.
Super wild, super early, and super inconsiderate.
Very inconsiderate.
Super inconsiderate.
And this is why the IHSA won't let us come to the games.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, all right, we got to chill.
Yeah,
no, we're not chilling. We're not chilling because that's inconsiderate. That's wrong.
Yeah.
They're wrong for that.
That's wrong. So, with that being said, Chicago Hope, we are selecting them to win this game at 9:30 in the morning. And per Justin and per Coach Trell, they both mentioned, Justin said, he doesn't remember a ton about them, but when he saw Tawan Hunter, apparently he had 30 to get them downstate. They also have 2026 Jayden Simmons, who is an insanely bouncy forward, and a really good senior guard by the name of Josh Dillon. Talented, but only 5'7". He does not have any offers.
You know what's wild? Joe just said the same thing. Hunter is tough. That's the first thing he said. Hunter is tough.
He's taking Hope as well. He's taking Hope as well.
Let's go.
Coach Trout mentioned Tawan Hunter as well, also having 30, 18 in the fourth quarter. He also mentions Jaden Simmons. And, of course, he mentions everybody's favorite Chicago legend, Mr. Ronnie Fields, as the head coach. So we are going with Chicago Hope.
Got to do it.
It is what it is. We are in agreement with our guy, Joel. So, boom. Chicago Hope it is.
Chicago Hope it is.
For the Aurora Christian versus Pecatonica, we picked Pecatonica. We lost that game. Aurora Christian won. Well, another Lord's team. Came through. And then we selected the Illinois Bluffs, obviously for the reference to Deion. But just like with Deion, they collapsed at the end of the season, actually halfway through the season. Unfortunately, the Bluffs did not come through, and Winchester won that game 46-42. So now you have Winchester versus Aurora Christian, 1 versus 2. That game is also Thursday, and that is the 11:15 game. I'm going to go with Winchester, the number 1 team.
Let's do it.
I'm going to go with Winchester. All right, what you got, Joel? We're going with Winchester. All right, that is the 1A game. For Aurora Christian, Justin said they got Cam Morrell, a 6'4" wing. He's going to UW Platteville. He can shoot the hell out of the ball. He said that, and I quote. They also have a good 26 guard by the name of Marshawn Cocroft, microwave type scorer. That's what he said. So we're going to go. Well, he said Aurora Christian. I'm going to assume, but we're going against Winchester.
Joel said the same thing.
Winchester? He's taking Winchester. So if Joel says it, then you know it's right.
We're rolling with it.
All right, we're rolling with that. All right, cool. 2A games. We selected Macomb to beat number 5 Williamsville. Macomb lost. So the David and the Goliath, the David type of upsets continue for Williamsville.
For sure.
But this game, per Joel, he DM'd me and said, this shit is a snooze fest. He did. He watched that game.
That's not good.
The game was 36-32.
Bro, that's ridiculous.
He said it was a snooze fest.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Williamsville did win the number 5 team, but guess who they get to take on?
Tell me about it.
They ain't even got to worry about scoring 36 points because they are going up against Phillips, who snapped Beecher's 34-game winning streak. Beecher, the team that you selected.
Yes, I did. And I did select them, but that was wild. With that, you know what? That whole, despite us being into the USC, that had the whole the whole arena talking like, hey, Phillips just got busy on Beecher.
But beat they asses.
I'm talking about got busy on them.
73-58. Here's the crazy thing. Joel not only called this game, the reason he called this game was on point. He said those city teams, those 9 losses is better than those undefeated wins.
He said that.
And they took that experience and went wherever they went and beat the shit out of them.
Man, shout out to Beecher on a good season, man, but that was a tough loss, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Parrish, Coach Parrish, shout out to Amari and all them guys over there. Like, they put belt to ass to Beecher. So, Williamsville, the number 5 seed, now has to face Phillips, the number 1 seed.
We're going with Phillips.
We're definitely going with Phillips. Williamsville will have nothing to worry about.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. Okay? That game is Thursday at 2 p.m. All right, Joel said Macomb led 16-2 after the first quarter and lost and only scored 16 points the rest of the game. Jeez.
Crazy.
Beecher's schedule was just too light for him. Phillips attacking was for me versus Phillips, and Phillips attacking was better. All right, so we're definitely going with Phillips in that game. For the Byron and Chicago Latin game, we chose Latin. We rolled with Latin all the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
And unfortunately, that end came the other night. They lost 71-85 to Byron. So Byron advances to play Benton, who beat Thalopolis. We chose Thalopolis.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
We didn't come out on top on 1A.
Yeah, we went 1A. 1A we went 1-3, and 2A we went 1-3 in those brackets. Yes. So Benton and Byron is playing each other Thursday at 3:45 p.m. I'm gonna go with I
don't want to go with who beat Theopolis.
Wait, I don't want to go with who beat Latin.
Nah, with that. Now that's what I'm
going with Benton.
Let's do that.
I'm going with Benton. I'm not going with Byron. They beat Latin. So the enemy of my enemy
is my enemy.
Is my enemy.
My enemy.
So I'm going with them. I'm going with Benton. He said, Joe going with Benton too, but he said barely. Barely. Then he said Phillips in the route. Williamsville will slow the game down. Hopefully Amari get 40 on those motherfuckers.
Man.
All right, so that's that game. We taking Phillips and Benton. I got a lot of notes for these next two games. Let me see if they say anything about these teams. Justin says, okay. Oh, we didn't get there yet. Okay, we didn't get there yet. All right, cool. Mount Carmel plays St. Patrick. Now, I did watch this game. This was a very entertaining game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Very entertaining game. Shout out to Angelo. Shout out to the big man for St. Patrick, too. His name escapes me at the moment. And I do want to, before I say what I'm going to say about Noah Mister, I do want to give him a shout out. He did play well down the stretch. However, what I did not like is Noah being a point guard of that team. I felt like he was just shooting a lot of unnecessary threes. And he only hit one or two. I only saw one, to the point where one of the ones I saw him shoot, which was not a good shot at all, I tweeted about it. Like, that wasn't a good shot. And it was after they went up. It was under like 2 minutes or so. Yeah. And it was like the shot, I didn't really think it was a good shot in that possession.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm like, nah, I don't like that shot. A college coach actually kind of got on my thread and was like, it is a good shot. He's a sophomore. I'm like, well, what the fuck
does that mean?
I'm like, what does
that mean? What?
So, I don't want to, he said, I don't want to take the confidence of my sophomore. He should keep shooting. Now, for me, I come from the old school guard of point guards of doing everything but shooting.
Yeah.
Right? Not saying that they can't shoot. Not saying that they shouldn't shoot. I'm saying I come from the era of point guards doing everything but shooting. Right? I felt like when Noah's shot wasn't falling, he should have been more of a facilitator, more, kind of like getting into the lane, dishing out to Angelo, some of them other shooters, getting to the free throw line or whatever, just not jacking threes. I didn't like that personally.
I feel you.
But
you ain't wrong for that.
He came through in the end. Our guy Angelo got that nice ass dunk at the end.
They
was pissed about
crazy.
that. They was pissed about that.
Oh my God, worthy. I'm talking about fuck yous all around the stadium, boy. That was pissed.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Wait, and that St. Patrick student section, they bordered a line of racists. And I'm speaking from fucking experience.
Look, okay, so I got there at overtime due to how parking was. That was
parking. It was lit down there.
That was a situation
it was
all in itself. But yeah, I haven't heard the student section go off how they were going off,
bro,
ever.
Let me tell you something. I'm speaking. I'm not just talking I'm speaking from experience. When Zay was at Marist and was fucking cooking them, although St. Patrick's did come back and win, and I was mad because this was the time where fucking Trindle from Marist was their assistant coach, and I wanted that game so bad. I don't feel like going on a rant on fucking Trindle, so I'm gonna chill.
Yeah.
They were over the fucking top with some of the shit they were saying. And this is the shit that burns me up about these Caucasian schools, is that they allow their student sections to say shit, and when one of the players ready to smack them in the fucking mouth, then it was like, oh, but it was just a game.
Yeah.
It's only a game. What do you mean? Nah, watch what the fuck you talking about. Watch what you saying.
Disrespect is disrespect.
Disrespect is disrespect. I don't care if it's coming in the form of a basketball game or straight to my face. Your ass will get socked.
Kind of like that. Was that Ketty shit? What's up, bitch?
Your ass will get socked. So if you are a player and you have ever experienced the student section at St. Patrick's, I mean, you can speak on it if you want. The experience that I had, they teeter the fucking line real teetery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't fuck
like
with
it. I ain't seen no shit like that off they student section.
Yeah, they real teetery with they shit. They real teetery with they shit. Like Shout out to EJ though. EJ had a great game. He shot the fucking leather off that ball. St. Patrick's, unfortunately, they lost by 10. The game was close until around the end. Yeah. And then of course, shout out to Angelo. What's crazy is I can't imagine the student section saying anything racist to Angelo. I mean, because they are the same race, but nonetheless, I'm sure it was some wild shit that they were saying.
Oh, they were pissed.
I'm sure it was
that dunk.
Yeah, I'm sure it was some wild shit that they said.
So mad.
And I love that Angelo did that shit.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I love that he did that shit. I'd have gave him whatever. Shout out to them. So Mount Carmel will now face Mount Zion, who beat Centralia, who we selected Centralia. Yeah. So they will face them. That game is Friday at 9:30 in the morning.
What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, Friday. So
who is watching that, bro?
I don't know. But for Mount Zion, tough. Justin said They have a really good sophomore big, J.C. Anderson, 6'7", and can do a little bit of everything. They also have 25, Lincoln Coaster, who's a good wing shooter. And this is for Mount Zion, but none of that will matter because we are taking Mount Carmel.
You already know how we going.
We taking Mount Carmel.
Shout out to Angelo.
Shout out to Angelo. Shout out to the coaches over there. Shout out to all the players over there.
Sure.
Go down there. And if I'm not mistaken, Mount Carmel football team won state.
Word.
Just one state.
Yeah, just one.
I know they won last year. I'm almost certain they won last year, but they just won state in football. So, I mean, why not bring state home in basketball?
Why not? Why not? Double up.
Double up.
Double up.
I mean, the only thing better than one is fucking two.
Man. And
So-
you say you don't like man.
How about that?
How about that?
How
about that?
Go get it. Go get that ring. Next up, we had DePaul Prep versus Crystal Lake. They dubbed their asses 51-21. Shout out to them. And then the game that everybody was fucking talking about is Richwoods versus Thornton, which I called.
Bro.
I got a whole little dossier for our guy Lathan.
Bro.
Let me read off some stuff that our guy Justin and Trell said about DePaul Prep. DePaul Prep from Justin is a machine. Outstanding defensive team. We already knew about 6'7" forward Jalen McElroy.
For sure.
Monster on that end. Holds multiple D1 offers. PJ Chambers is a dangerous shooter. Versatile overall player with good size. Rashawn Porter is an athletic sophomore forward with good size. Keep an eye on sophomore point guard AJ Chambers off the bench. Kid is a dog. Gritty as hell. And Justin don't cuss a lot neither.
No.
And can give anyone buckets on the inside. This from Trell. DePaul Prep, PJ Chambers, and Jalen McElroy, sleeper players. Rashawn Porter already has multiple D1 offers. So they are both, neither one of them up until right now knew I had reached out to the other. And they both pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah.
Neither one of them knew. Now for the game. DePaul Prep versus Richwoods. Well, first of all, Richwoods went on ahead and did what I knew they was going to fucking do.
For sure.
I think me and you might have been the only motherfuckers in the entire Chicagoland area that's not from Richwoods.
That's not for Richwoods, for
that
sure.
picked them to beat Thornton.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
They beat them 58-32.
And it's nothing against Thornton.
It's nothing against them at all.
We just know what we know.
As a matter of fact, I'm not going to explain myself. If you think I got something against Thornton, fuck you. Simple as pie. That goes for anybody from, what did y'all call Harvey World. Right? I ain't got nothing against them. Not a thing. Not a thing. But I picked Richwoods to win this game. Not only did I have Richwoods winning this game, I said Lathan was going to have 30. And what does Lathan do? He went out and got 30.
Get that 30.
I said, first of all, let's shout out Joe because he said the first one to 55 wins.
Man.
Clearly, they got the 55
Man.
first. The score was 58-52.
Man.
Thornton didn't even hit 55.
Man.
They didn't even hit 55.
Did he call it?
Now, with this being said, this is a tough game to call. With that being said, Lathan, I said he plays like his rent is due.
For sure.
Child support is due.
Yep.
He ain't got no job.
Nah.
And he hungry.
And the kids hungry.
And the kids is hungry.
The kids hungry too.
He went out there and gave out work to the point of, now I don't know who the primary defender was on Big Rez. They said he was in foul trouble, which I totally understand. By the third quarter, he only had 2 points.
Yeah. I think he was in foul trouble by the
second quarter?
Yeah, second quarter. Yeah.
By the third quarter, he only had 2 points. He did come on in the fourth like Rez does.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
He did. In my opinion, Lathan completely outplayed him. Now, Rez is going to a great school up in Illinois.
Indeed.
Lathan is going to a great school out in Rutgers.
Right.
Both of those teams are in the Big Ten.
That's what me and Trey were talking about having that game in Ottawa. Why didn't y'all have, I had Jay say, why did y'all not have that at the UIC if y'all was trying to have a big draw? You have two Big Ten players with hype around
that should have been in the fucking city.
That should have been, where it should have been.
You know what that is? That is because for either that game in particular or these games as a whole, they got some dweeb ass motherfucker picking the games or allowing them to schedule the games because it's no reason the Curie game and this game should have been at UIC.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no question that
no
that
way
game should have
around
been in the city.
There's no way around it. You want to, if
you got two of your biggest state stars, one into 1A and 1A, however you want to
put it.
However you want. That game should have been at UIC.
Yeah.
Like it should have been at UIC.
Hands down.
Hands down. And honestly, you probably could have put that motherfucker in the
United Center.
In the United
Center. You could have put it in the United Center, and then you would have really made your money because everybody would have showed up for real. Because you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. That UIC was packed. You know what I'm saying? Parking was ridiculous for both games. And what was that? 4 parking lots per field?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Put us in a spot where you can hold that capacity. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, a lot of y'all from Chicago would rather see that game than the Bulls.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be. It ain't like they
the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? The Bulls ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is. But that would have been the draw.
It would have been the draw. Shout out to Joel. He just schooled me and said the sides are predetermined before the season. Excuse me, the sites are predetermined before the season. While I get that, for the site, they could have probably maybe moved those particular games, right? I'm thinking. Yeah. The YouTube went out?
Yeah, I'm about to fix it right now.
Okay. So they could have fixed, in my opinion, they could have fixed the actual, maybe move the games around. But if the sites are predetermined, that probably means that when those teams are aligned in those particular brackets for their particular conferences, I guess by the time you go over the thing, by the time they kind of go all the way across, then that's what it is. Joe want me to answer the request. They're not going to do that. Lease info and dates come first. Okay, lease info and dates. All right, we're going to try to get you in here, Joe. Let's get you in here, big dog. Let's get you in here. See if it'll come up. Oh, he declined. All right, cool. Send another one. Send another one. Send another one if I see it. All right, so we got DePaul Prep going against Rich Woods. This is going to be a good-ass game.
Super good.
Remember, they mainly do man. Oh, here we go. He sent the request. We're going to get him in here.
And I'm fixing
Shout out to our guy, Joel Hillsman. Let's see if it comes up. I got to turn my phone up.
Yeah, and I'm working on the YouTube.
All right, cool.
So y'all be patient with us on YouTube. We bringing in Joe. He won't be on the YouTube.
DePaul Prep definitely not sweet. Yeah, he's not going to be on the YouTube. He's only on the Instagram version. Let's see if we can get him up here.
Oh, no. Dad.
Oh, it did? It's not coming up. I don't know why it's not coming up. What's up, Amir? Brett, what's going on? I don't know why it's not coming up. All right, we're just going to remove him. All right, it's not coming up for some reason. All right. What's up, Claude? What's up, Coach Farm? All right, so let's pick this game. Where's my pen? My pen is right here. Oh, you want me to wait until you go back up before I pick the game?
Yeah.
All right.
Un momento.
All right, send it one more time. Let me get out the chat. All right, cool. Mikey, what's going on? Send a request. We're going to try to get Joel on here. Send a request, Joel. Shout out to everybody that's on the Voice and GA Basketball is going to go live here soon. All right, cool. Let's go. We got my guy, Joe Hillsman, all the way down to Georgia, who knows quite a bit about the landscape of high school basketball, regardless of the state. State does not matter. Coach Vell, what up? State does not matter. He knows quite a bit about high school basketball. He told us about some of the players that will be going to Rutgers with Lathan. So, his knowledge is will be very useful on this particular segment here as we pick the remaining of these games, the 3A and 4A games. Let's see if we can get them up here. All right.
All right, we back on YouTube.
I don't know it's not working here. We can't get you in on this one. We're just gonna keep rolling, Joel.
All right, cool.
Yeah, IG ain't. He said it's slipping like the IHSA.
Man,
talk about it,
bro. Come on,
talk about it. All right. Anyway, BJ Cuss, what up? Shout out to you, big dog. All right, so let's pick this game.
Let's do it.
All right, you ready? You live over there?
Yeah, we're good, my boy.
All right. The thing is still red.
Yeah, it's good. So
okay, you good? All right, cool. We're going to pick this game. Richwoods changed the game in the third when they went to the 1-2-2 zone. Okay. All right. So you got big 6'7" senior forward Jalen McElroy pretty much going up against the big 6'9" and 6'10", depending on who you ask. Can list it as 6'10" easily. But of course, I feel like we're going to go with Richwoods. In my opinion, Woods for this game.
For sure.
Under any circumstances, I give them a game. I think that this game will be. I don't know the name of the Paul Prep, and he is a very good coach, a tactician nonetheless. With Coach Tom Clydesmith, so I do think that the Paul Prep will be. What was the team he said thinks is going to slow down the game against? Williams versus Phillips. I think the Paul Prep is going to try to slow. What's up, Ziggs?
Shout out Ziggy.
I'll see you soon, buddy. I'm going with Richwoods. I think this is going to be a low. 40 wins this game.
Check you out.
I'm still in Joel.
Check you out.
I'm still in Joel.
Check you out.
First one to 40 wins this game. We're going with Richwoods in this game. Carter Jonas is rough. I definitely am picking Richwoods. First one to 40. I'm going to write that down. First one to 40 wins. Calling that. All right. So there we go. We went 3-1 in this bracket, by the way. Yeah. Stealing your data knowledge. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. I'm not even going to front my move. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not even going to front my move. For sure. All right, boom. Here we go. For the 4A games. We picked Warren to win against Palatine. Warren, unfortunately, lost by 2. So Palatine won that game. And then we selected DGN to beat Normal. Normal beat their asses.
Tough loss.
Beat their asses.
Super tough
53-29.
Super tough loss.
We went against Normal the last game. I'm not making that mistake again.
No, we're not doing that.
So we're going with Normal in this game. Shout out to Jaheim Weber and the rest of those guys. I'm going to read you what Justin and Trell said. Normal is loaded. And I actually forgot about this one player. First that he mentions, obviously you know about Jaheim Weber.
Thanks.
All right? But they also have 6'8" forward Noah Cleveland, 6'5" athletic wing Nico Newsom. I forgot about Nico. Apologies to you, Nico.
Sorry.
Then they also have 6'4" point guard. Let me read that again. Let me read that again.
Go for it.
6'4" point guard Braylon Roman.
Jeez.
How many? I don't even know how many teams, high school teams there are in the IHSA. Let's just throw out a number. Let's say there's 200 teams.
Okay.
In the IHSA between 1A through 4A.
Okay.
All right. Might be more.
Might be more.
Out of 200 teams, 190 of those motherfuckers got point guards under 6 feet.
Yeah, for sure.
So you got a 6'4" point guard down at Normal named Braylon Roman. And then you got a 6'9" Kobe Walker who comes off the bench. So you got a 6'4" point guard who starts, and then you got a 6'9" person that comes off the bench to give rest to your other 6'9" starter.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Then Trell said, Normal got a nice lineup, Jaheim Weber, Wright State commit, Nico Newsom, Noah Cleveland, and Braylon Roman. Once again, they mentioned the same players without even knowing that I reached out to either one of them.
When the proof is in the pudding.
Palm said Braylon Roman is a D1 talent. Thornton beat them earlier in the season.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
And I'm actually glad, BJ Cuts, shout out to you, big dog. I actually want to kind of talk about that real quick because I actually made note. I wanted to say that because people were fucking pissed about this Peoria Thornton game, right?
Oh my God.
All right. And they wanted to compare.
They blamed the refs. They blamed everything.
Every fucking thing
they
in the world.
They blamed everything but everything.
The one thing I did see, which is like, people want to say, oh, well, refs is going to Illinois and what did they say? Well, they beat them earlier in the season. That don't mean shit come playoff time.
That don't matter.
That's like us saying, I mean, I fucked her. Don't matter now. You ain't fucking.
When you was a high school, buddy, knock it off.
Knock it off.
Knock it off. It's been 10 years, buddy. Knock it off.
Yeah, please knock it off. Please knock it off.
Don't count
I'm sure it's a lame ass nigga telling the story about him possibly slaying somebody back in high school. Guess who slaying her now?
Niggas be, I used to date at high school, B. That was me in college, B.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
Yeah, Thornton B. Bridgewater, yeah. Like, that is hogwash. Any fucking way. We're taking Normal to win this game, and I'm taking Normal to win this game by at least 10. Plus 10. And I think Jaheim going to have a double-double.
Let's go.
And since we're talking about motherfuckers coming off the bench, I'm going to go ahead and say the big fella coming off the bench. What was his name again? Let me look at his name. 6'9" something or another. What was it? 6'9" Kobe Walker. Kobe going to have at least 10 rebounds.
He better. He's 6'9".
He's 6'9".
He better.
10 rebounds out of him. 10 rebounds out of him. Boom. Now let's talk about the game of the night.
Let's talk about it.
HF versus Curie. This game lived up to the fucking hype.
For sure.
I saw something earlier that I did not know that our guy from Curie and shout out to come on, give me his name. Los, Carlos. Phenomenal career going to UIC.
Yeah.
Phenomenal career.
Yeah.
But I saw that he only scored 6 points in that game with Carson Brownfield as the primary defender, him and Bryce.
Yeah. They had him locked.
People are saying that Bryce is a very underrated defender. I would probably agree with that.
Yeah.
We know that Carson is a bull in the China shop.
Oh, for sure.
And Carson did what he was supposed to do.
Knocking niggas over.
Knocking shit over.
I'm talking about
the China got fucked up.
Hey, man.
The Carson got fucked up.
Everybody had a hell of a game that night. Everybody had a hell of a game.
So before I get to this game, where's my camera? My camera's right here?
You're right there.
Cool.
You're right there.
Let me give a little love to J.D. Tyler.
Let's go.
Every game up until this game, I've been getting in his world about his turnovers.
Yeah, for sure.
Every game.
Yeah.
And he has committed turnovers every fucking game. Yeah. Crucial turnovers.
Crucial.
In crucial times of the game.
Crucial.
Right? Every game. There has not been a game that HF has not played in this state playoff run. And there hasn't been a game that I've been to that was a regular season game where I didn't watch, that I was there, that I did not see JD have a crucial turnover and a crucial moment.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to pull the shit that we got to deal with our women.
Let's go. He
had a crucial turnover in that game.
Woo.
It's almost like JD says, you know what? In order for me to kind of live up to my own hype, I got to find a moment in the game to turn the ball over. He found it.
Wait, time out.
I don't know how that works. Don't know how that works. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Did you say to live up to the hype, you got to turn it over? To be me and my best self, I got to turn it over. At least once.
At least once.
Oh, my God.
At least once.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I did say that. I absolutely said that. I don't know what sense that makes at all.
That's crazy.
That definitely came out of my mind. All right? Cool. And he had a crucial turnover. But within that crucial turnover, JD had a hell of a game.
What? Lights out. Get a man the ball.
He had a hell of a game. And while Bryce struggled a little bit, I don't know what he finished with. He did get the ball in some good spots, at least from what I saw. And I didn't see that.
He didn't make that many points. He was actually...
He was busy defending.
Yeah, he was busy. You're right. Now, that is true. I think he probably got a couple off in the fourth quarter, but when it was necessary. But when I remember looking at the beginning of the fourth, he was like 6 for 6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And the reason I didn't watch a lot of that game is...
6, I mean.
The reason why I didn't watch a lot of that game is because it was right around the time that my wife had came home from Jamaica, so I had some business to tend to.
Indeed.
I had some business to tend to.
Mine.
Lord have mercy.
Bumba Clyde.
I had some business to tend to. I had some business to tend to. But nonetheless, what I did see, JD had a hell of a game.
Yes.
I did text you in the exact moment that he turned that ball over.
You did text me. And I laughed so hard because I knew you was going to do it. Like, there it is right there. Because we did it when they played Bloom.
Yeah. The game before that.
The game before that.
And then the game before that. All right? So they did beat Curie. I also called and said that they were going to win by 1. They won by 2.
Yeah.
But here's the biggest thing that I called. I said Gianni Cobb was going to win that game for them.
Bro.
Hit the game-winning shot.
I thought he was going to do it.
Hold on.
I thought he was going to do it.
Technically, he did.
Tell me about it.
He hit the game-winning free throws.
All right. For sure.
I didn't say what kind of shot.
No, you're right. You're right.
I did not say what kind of shot.
I'm sitting next to my homeboy Double, right? And he's not familiar with Gianni and nobody. And I'm like, watch JD. Well, I'm telling him who to watch, right? And I'm like, fourth quarter. No, actually, beginning of the game, Gianni was just going off.
Shout out to Omari.
I'm like, he about to have it. He about to do it again. And then Curry started coming back. And I'm like, oh, yeah. We're about to have a showstopper. It's about to be one. But then they just took the lead, took away with it, and ran away with it. I'm like, all right, it's cool. But yet and still, Gianni had a hell of a game.
He had a hell of a game. He had a hell of a game. I called the game-winning shot. I didn't say what kind of shots. He had 2 game-winning free throws. They won that game. Real quick pause. Shout out to Omari. Just jumped on the live. What's up, young fella? Hell of a game.
You say, where can I watch and listen to your show? Is it only on? No, it's on YouTube as well.
Yeah, AGN Plus. AGN Plus live YouTube. You can watch all of our past podcasts. Most recent one is with Oak Lawn guard, junior guard, that is Dante Montgomery. We've interviewed Ronnie Fields. We've interviewed JD, Coach JD Dismukes, who was actually up here and called that he was going to the state title.
Go
watch that.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
We've had a back and forth with a prep hoops evaluator who as a soccer player. We've spoken to.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm talking about this buzzer beats that bucket that counted after the buzzer. That was tough. That was a tough tough call. Well, who said that?
They actually won the game by 4. Ref with that bogus ass bucket.
That was tough.
Who was
that? Who hit that?
What game we talking about?
That was the HF game. I think who hit that after the buzzer was off?
Oh,
and they replayed it, right? They replayed it twice. And the refs most definitely like, oh no, we can't even replay it back. But I think they
so HF actually won by 4.
Yeah,
okay.
that was a tough. That was a tough.
It is what it is. They did win by 2, but I'm gonna get back to Amari real quick. Amari, bro, you doing your thing. That's number 1. We're gonna get you up here on the podcast. That's number 2. But in the meantime, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go down there and put belt to ass to Williamsville, please, sir.
For sure.
Please.
Let's go.
You and Coach Paris and your backcourt mate go on down there and handle business.
Let's go.
The job's not finished, sir.
Let's go. We got some more work to do.
You got some work to do.
Got some more work to do.
Don't come back to Chicago without that ring. I mean, you can come back.
We need the hardware, baby.
We need that hardware, though. Go on down there and show them guys what them city teams is made of. Go get in work. And Amari had a rough go of it early on in his high school career. So he's putting all of that energy into being the underdog. I remember you, young fella.
Yeah. Let's go.
I remember you.
Let's go.
I remember you. Go get that fucking ring, bro. I bet you ain't got no rings on your finger right now, but you can come back with one.
Yes, Sirski.
You can come back with one.
Yes, sir.
Go get that ring. Back to the HF game. They will be playing Winteca New Trier. They won 65-41. I'm picking HF to not only win this game. This game will be Friday at 3:45 p.m., but they will be in the state championship game to win it versus the winner out of Powhatan.
Yeah, HF going all the way.
Yeah.
HF going all the way.
Yeah.
For real. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and check off HF. I'm going to go ahead and call this game, let's see, by 5. Okay. I think this is, who's due for a big game? I think Carson is due for a big game and Bryce is due for a big game. It's their turn.
Bryce is due for a big game.
It's their turn.
Bryce is most definitely due for a big game.
It's their turn.
Yeah. Carson, let's go.
And I called, all of the stuff that I called for that game happened, right? I didn't call JD having a good game, but I wanted him to.
Yeah, you did. You said in order for him to win, that needs to happen.
And he did. But the other fellas, Kobe, and the other fella that's the shooter.
And he had a good, came off the bench going crazy. Yes, sir.
And Big Mac did his thing.
Big Mac Most definitely was.
But this particular game, I feel like Carson and Bryce are due for big games. I got the Bull in the China Shop going for a double-double.
Okay.
I got him going for, 12 and 10. All right, Bull in the China Shop. And Bull in the China Shop, Carson Brownfield, I need you to go down there and do what Bulls in China Shops do.
Tear shit up.
Knock all that shit
Tear
over.
shit up.
When you go down there and just start, matter of fact, while you down there, Carson, when you walking around, just bump into motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, you can say, excuse me, you know it's on purpose.
Yeah.
But just bump into niggas.
Just get prepared. You know what I'm saying? To be bumping every nigga around
everybody.
while you down there.
Just bump in them. Bump. And when you walk past somebody, chair. Bump the back of their chair.
I was going to say hit inanimate objects.
Bump the back of their chair. So when they walk by, right? So you walking by behind them, you bump their chair. They got to turn around and be like that.
It was like me. That. My bad. It was me.
Bro, and when you turn around with the my bad and.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm saying? Just knock shit over while you down there, bro. When y'all there, wherever y'all go, eat like you a bull in a China shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man. And then Bryce, I'm gonna say Bryce hits 22 points. He hit about 3 threes.
Which he can.
Which he absolutely can. In the first quarter.
Which he most definitely can.
Yep. Coach Cliff Coach says solid bumps too, not a brush bomb.
Yeah, no.
Make them feel that shit like a bump, like with your shoulder type shit.
Yeah, like most definitely boom.
Ain't that what the gangbangers used to do back in the day?
Yeah,
they used to do shit like that.
Hit you with what it is,
what you know what I'm saying? And then y'all throw up the sign. I ain't gonna do the signs.
We ain't gonna throw up no signs. You are on camera.
Okay.
I can throw up signs. They don't see me.
They don't see you.
They don't see me.
Okay, I'm not gonna throw up because that ain't my world. That ain't my world. Yeah. Like bump, like just. Hit one of them. Yeah, real manly like. Yeah. Let them know you there.
Yeah, you most definitely gotta let them know you are there and you're there to fuck shit up.
And that first possession, just boom, I got it. Did you see the USA documentary?
You know what? No, I know what you're talking about though. Yeah, Team USA. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I see all of it.
When they talked about the time where Kobe told them that he was going to run through.
Yes, sir.
That's what I need out of Carson. I need a play like that out of Carson, just to set the fucking tone.
Yeah.
Like somebody coming off a screen trying to screen him, run through the ass.
Yeah.
Set that fucking tone.
Yeah.
Carson, you a tone setter, bro. Go set that tone down there. Bryce gonna get 22. HF gonna win this game by 5, and JD is gonna continue on his wrath of writing his legendary coaching career pretty much in 1 year.
Yeah.
Pretty much in 1 year.
The man said he was going to do it. You know what? It's funny. Last night I was going through our page, just looking at clips, just seeing our progression, right? With everything. And I go to JD's clips, and you talk about a man with a intentional plan, intentionally said, this is what we're going to do. This is how we coming. And this is why I'm coming like this. This is why I left Rich Township. This is why I made this move. This is why I got these coaches. This is why I did what I did.
Shout out to all the coaches.
And I'm talking about, handling his business.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch. Amazing to watch.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. And then I just saw a YouTube clip. I don't know who made the video. Not YouTube. I saw an Instagram clip. I don't know who made the video where JD was addressing the team. You can't see the team. You can see JD, and he says, "Job's not finished."
Yeah, for sure. And
so you got 2 Kobe references, one from him and one from me.
Yeah.
I need Carson to go set that tone.
Yeah.
I need Carson to go set that tone. I need Bryce to get his 22. And G is going to always do what G does.
You know what G is going to do.
I don't even need to call the points.
Hey, nigga, his new name should be like highlight or something like
G
that.
G a fucking hot pocket. G a hot pocket. You put him in the microwave, he get hot. G a fucking, he a hot pocket, bro. He a hot pocket.
I like that though. Somebody has said, I can't remember what group it was. Somebody gave him a name that was cool. I could have screenshotted it. I should have screenshotted it. G gonna do what he do. G gonna do what he do though.
Before I got Justin and Trell, they both sent me something on Powhatan. Justin said the only name you need to know from Powhatan is Connor May. Watch you commit. Highly skilled overall player at 6'7", can fill it up as a shooter, all around scorer. Outside of that, they got a couple of decent wings. Nobody worth mentioning, which is why they're going to lose. And then our guy Trell said Powhatan got Connor May, also watch you commit, should make all-state team. All right. Justin mentions New Trier has a couple of really good seniors. 6'4" Logan Feller is a great passer. 6'5" wing Ian Brown. I've seen clips on Ian Brown, an elite shooter. 26 guard Christopher Kirkpatrick has been their main star this postseason. Super talented all-around group who is about to run smack dead into a brick wall because HF will.
Jesus, what a way to say that. They're running smack into a brick wall.
Smack dead into a brick wall. But I believe that New Trier, these teams like New Trier, we talked about Downers Grove, these teams, further north and some of the teams further south, they play great basketball.
Yeah, for sure. No, we're not down them at all. We're not talking about that game in a bad way like that. No, we see what y'all doing out here.
They play great basketball. Doing out here. But I think this is not only the south suburbs time. I think this is just the Chicagoland area's time. All right? Yeah. So we got Phillips going down there to bring back some hardware.
Let's go.
We got Chicago Hope going down there to bring back some hardware. Who else we got? Did we said Phillips?
Yeah, we said Phillips.
Oh, we said Phillips, HF, Chicago Hope. Who else? Any other Chicago teams going to be up? Mount Carmel and DePaul Prep. That's the only Chicago team that we didn't really select. Because I just think Lathan is just too much of an animal.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going against Lathan.
We're not.
We're not doing that.
4 out of 5 is not bad.
Forget that. We're not doing.
4 out of 5 is about it. So what we're saying, people, is the Chicagoland area should have 4 rings coming back this way by the time the weekend is over with.
Wee. Let's do it, Shy. And you say Shy City.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That should be the.
And you do it.
That's the theme song right there.
Yeah, and you say Shy City. Let's go.
So
baby.
4 out of the 5 teams from the Chicagoland area. I'm sorry, DePaul Prep. I just think Lathan Somerville is just too much. 4 out of the 5 Chicago City teams. You got Phillips, although HF is the south suburbs, but still Chicagoland.
Yeah.
You got who else? We said Phillips. We said HF. We said Chicago Hope, and we said Mount Carmel.
Yeah.
They should all come back with a ring.
Yeah, for sure.
They should all come back with a ring. Now, the only way this won't happen, do they any of them play each other? Chicago Hope? Nope. Nope.
No, they don't.
And nope. So 4 out of the 5 teams should come back with rings.
No, they don't. They don't play each other. It's up.
Somebody said Normal keeping it south 180. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say no. Although they will win, Normal will beat Powhatan. I'll give you that. However, when they run into HF after they beat New Trier, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no.
That's not going to happen.
Forget about it.
Thank you for watching, though, WBRARN77. Appreciate you, broski.
Yeah, for sure. Keep it up.
New Trier is good. Shout out to Dante Sr. He said New Trier is good. Definitely not going to be sweet. Nah, definitely don't think it's going to be sweet.
We're not saying anything is sweet. We're not saying anything is sweet. It's the what's the Final Four? You know what I'm saying? It's the last 2 games of every bracket. So nothing is sweet right now. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, bro. Love you back. Hey, and shout out to shout out to Jaheim Weber. We're huge fans of Jaheim. He came to the showcase and put on a good showing at the Chi-Town Showcase. He going to Wright State, and that school, when he committed, seems to be very excited to be getting him.
Yeah.
So he gonna have a hell of a college career. Those are all our games. We got Phillips over Williamsville. We got Benton over Byron in the 1A. Excuse me, that's the 2A. The 1A, we got Chicago Hope over Meridian. We got Winchester over Aurora Christian in the 1A. We got Mount Carmel over Mount Zion in the 3A, as well as Richwoods over DePaul. And then in the 4A, we have Normal by 10 over Powhatan. And then we have HF by 5 over Winteca. All right. As much as I enjoy doing this, this has been great.
It's been very fun.
And we appreciate y'all supporting it.
Yeah, for sure.
We feel like you guys are really enjoying this. I try to take this very seriously when we're doing it. I try to have some fun with it. So, you guys stay on and y'all, are really kind of like rolling with it. So we're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing it.
We are.
The championship games are slated for Saturday. So we'll try to get on here Friday. Actually, not try.
We'll get on Friday.
It'll have to be, we'll talk about it. It'll be later in the afternoon.
Y'all see a post. Make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on.
Yeah, turn those notifications on. Go subscribe.
Subscribe, like, share, follow, all that stuff. So when y'all see that.
Listen, we on the real before we go, we definitely need y'all support. Like for real. I need y'all to go to the AGM Plus YouTube channel. please subscribe and share all of those podcasts. Like, check them out. Get the views up. Like, there is some good stuff on there. We just had, I see Darren on here. We just had him and his son.
Shout out to Darren. What's happening?
You know what I'm saying?
Him and Chris.
And Chris was on here. We had some really good guests on here. We've had the CEO and president of Dick's Sporting Good and the Game Changer app. Who else we had? We've had Ronnie Fields on here. We had JD on here.
Rob Smith.
We had Coach Rob Smith, Todd Slaughter, Mike
Irvin. Fierce Brother.
We had that was the first episode. The second episode.
Yeah, second episode.
We had my own son, Xavier
on here. We had Brianna. We had
Brianna McDaniels, who just won Big Ten.
Notable mention. Honorable mention. Yeah, shout out to her.
Shout out to Brianna.
Shout out to her.
Who else we had? Internet sensation, great player, young fella, Darius D. Hawkins.
Oh, for sure. D. Hawk was most definitely.
And whoever he go to school, I actually said, "Yo, why don't you come on the show and announce your high school decision?" He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my mom about that."
Ooh, let's go.
We've had Shahi Solibo on here.
We'd have had Shahi Solibo. We'd have had Coach Scooter on here from Coach Hills.
They just won.
They just won
state title.
Yeah, we had your Boyd on here.
Yeah, we definitely had your Boyd on here. Yeah, for sure.
We'd have had
Mark and Coach Lou on here.
Yeah,
we've had some fucking hitters.
Mark and Lou. Yeah, we'd have had everybody on here.
We had some hitters on here.
Yeah, man.
We had
Jashawn.
Hold on, let's talk. We skipping over somebody important.
Folks, bro.
We skipping over somebody important. Although we've had JD on here, we also had his assistant coaches who's been holding him down.
Yeah,
2 of his assistant coaches, 2 out of his 27 assistant coaches. He got 27.
Are these niggas sponsored by Jordan? Because how are they doing this?
I seen the picture.
How are they doing? Look,
I seen the picture.
If I'd have got the memo, I'd have showed up in mine too. But
I seen the picture.
What?
Since you brought it up.
What?
Since you brought it up, because I was going to make fun of this. And almost every picture, and I don't know his name, and maybe you do.
Hey, that's funny. I know you talking.
Hold on. Because he fucking up the pictures.
Buddy got to fit in the back.
Hold on. He fucking up the pictures. JD, Mark, Dez, Trell. Who is the bald head brown skin coach?
Buddy got to stand.
He the only one that don't got the fucking Jordans that y'all rocking. Almost every game.
Gotta stand in the back.
They got the red and white ones on. He got on some fucking blues. They got on the 3s. He got on the 12s. They got on the 12s. He got on the 6s. They got on the 6s. He got on the fucking team Jordans. Bro, what is you fucking doing?
That is hilarious. He got to in the back every time. They got to have him behind somebody.
What is his name?
That is too funny. I don't know.
I need to find out his name. I need to find out his name.
Oh my God.
I need to find out his name. He fucking up the picture.
That is so
and those
funny.
pictures be so
and they be fire. They be fire.
So when you're looking at the pictures like, damn, this picture. That's the face.
Because you go see him. It's so noticeable.
Like a sore
it's
thumb.
so noticeable. It is so noticeable.
Oh
That's so funny.
Why JD and them don't be fried?
Funny.
I bet you they fry him in their group chat.
They gotta. It's only right. It's only right.
Bro.
It's only right. Because for you to bring it up, that is hilarious.
Bro, you're looking at the picture like this.
Bro, they got I'm talking about all year. All year.
The whole year. Every fucking picture. We gotta find out who this guy is. Yo, if y'all don't believe me, go look at HF pictures.
Oh my God.
All of their coaching pictures. They all got on Jordans. Bro, they look so uniform, and my man just standing there with the most random ass sneakers that don't go with nothing.
Had a whole fit, but the shoes is like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Wayne Tech coach said every staff has one of those guys.
Bro, that's too funny.
Yo, if that's the case, coach, if I'm the coach and that's like some planned shit, this is what make it bad.
Take the picture, my boy.
He the picture taker. He the picture taker. He is the picture. You can't be in the picture.
You can't be in the picture.
You can't be in the picture.
My boy.
And this would make it even worse. He following all of the other criteria with the clothes.
Yeah, he's on point with everything else.
But
he's
then
on
you
point
get
with
to
everything
the
else.
You're
It's
like, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, man.
Yo, Lane Tech said he get cooked in their chat too. Other coaches is talking about him.
So it's known. It's known. You can't. Hey, buddy.
JD,
hey,
somebody tag.
Hey, tag JD, Mark, Dez. Tag them all, bro.
I can't tag them.
We gotta get these. Hold on, I can tag them, man.
Yeah, tag them.
We gotta get these.
Tag them.
Look, they go
tag
JD. They go Mark.
Tag them.
They go,
Des. Somebody said, I think Buddy is the principal. Well, he need to fucking go great.
That's even worse.
That's
even worse.
So that means he riding the wave. That's what that means. I'm not gonna say he DE'd. I ain't gonna say that.
No.
I ain't gonna say that. But
Oh my God.
Bro. I need one of them to come on here. I need one of them to come on here before we go.
That is so funny you brought that up.
Because you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yes, bro. That is hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I need that to stop.
That has to stop. While they're at state,
actually.
Oh, I know where you're going. Okay, check this out.
Actually.
When they win state, at least match then. Oh no! When they come back home, when they come back home, and the rally is at the school,
that needs to be a thing.
Then have them on. Then have them on.
All right.
But until then,
we gonna roll back just a little bit. That clearly has been the mojo. But we see it. We see that shit.
Oh my God,
we see that shit.
That is so funny, bro.
We see you standing there with them Team Jordans on, bro.
That is so
the
funny,
fucking Westbrooks.
Oh my
God. Or
God.
the Paul Georges. Who else on Team Jordan?
Bro,
the Mellows and shit.
Bro, that is
everybody
so
else.
Funny.
He can't match it. May throw them off. I know. That's what we're saying, Coach Price.
That's what we're saying.
May throw it off.
That's what we're saying. That's exactly what we're saying.
So we definitely gonna get in your world, bro.
Yeah. But you gotta match.
You gotta keep it up
when they bring the trophy home.
Now watch he do some nut ass shit and try to match that, and we gonna call that shit out.
Hey, if you do that while y'all downstate, it's up. We're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have that.
Every fucking game.
We're not gonna have that.
Team Jordan,
stay consistent,
and now
my boy.
You want to come with the fucking.
Stay consistent, my boy. Don't go to GOAT. Don't you go to GOAT and get that 48-hour delivery shit. Don't you do it, damn it. You better stay with your ones. You better stay with your Team Jordans because we know what shoes they are.
We know what shoes they are.
You better stay with what you know.
You know what? Matter of fact, I need y'all to go. This is what I want y'all to do. If y'all still watching this live, go to any of the HF pictures. Any of them. Their Twitter is HF_basketball.
What's up?
Go to their Instagram. I'm sorry, their Instagram is HF_basketball. Go to their Instagram pictures. Go see what I'm talking about, and then tag us and say, Exposure Runs, is this what you're talking about?
Ooh, that's petty, but that's hilarious.
Do that.
We can most definitely
do that.
We can most definitely have a smile. That's good energy, though. It's all good vibes.
Do that. Go to the HF_basketball. Find a picture, any picture. You'll see it in any picture. The most recent one, all the way back that you can find.
I'm talking about all the way to the Nike Summer League,
bro. They all uniform.
Yeah, everything, bro.
They look good in their black, or they're white, or they're red.
They're red, or they
red and white Jordans, black
and red Jordans,
whatever.
They got some low top black, red and white.
My man
black,
got on the Pop Wayne.
Boy,
go to any picture and tag Exposure Runs and say, "Is these what you talking about?"
Not tag us. Hey, that's hilarious. Yeah. Hey, so. Once we find out if this is the principal or this is the coach, we have to make sure that next season we can't do this. We can't. This has to stop. This has to stop.
It got to stop.
We're going to have a good run. We're going to come home with the championship. We're going to come home with the hardware. But after that, it has to stop.
And I believe the Lane Tech coach, he said every staff has a guy like that.
Of course.
Now, I don't know if Lane Tech coach is still on here. And if you're willing to, because we still owe you an episode, too.
We sure do. We
might save it for the episode. So, matter of fact, I am going to save it for the episode. Because when you come on the episode, who is that guy? You got to name him.
Not who you get buckets to. Who's the coach?
Who's the coach that's fucking up the camaraderie with the sneaker?
Who's the coach fucking up the team picks?
Save it for the podcast.
Bro, that's classic.
Save it for the podcast.
That's classic, man.
Save it for the podcast.
That's classic. That is classic.
Anyway, we're going to go.
Hold on. JM Flicks is asking us, are we finna be at the Illinois Get Down next year? If Dan, talking with Dan, it's stated we are stated to be there, but you know what I'm saying? That's a couple months away from now, so we plan on
next Christmas.
Yeah, that's December, so we plan on it, but you know what I'm saying? If we there, we there. If we not, just stay tuned. You're on our YouTube now, so you will know.
We will absolutely still support. But I don't know if it's gonna bring us back. I thought we did a great job.
I thought we had a good time down there. We had a great time down there. That's exactly where we met Joel at. Good people. Dan's a great guy. Dan Cross is a great guy. So
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying.
Former Florida star.
Yeah, for sure. So you know what I'm saying.
Illinois. He's an Illinoisan.
Yep. Yeah.
So some episodes we got coming up. On Monday we got Universal. We got Saud Maoud and Coach Ibrahim.
Yep.
That's on Monday. 1A school, who actually a true David of Goliaths in their conference.
Indeed.
Didn't win many games, but made it all the way down to the sectional semifinals, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Had a great run. We're going to also get RJ and his dad up here soon.
Oh, outstanding.
I actually have to put it on the calendar, and I don't know if you saw this too. The Eisenhower head coach just stepped down.
No, I didn't see that.
He posted it yesterday. We're going to get him on. He's coming on next Thursday for a recording. I got to put it on the calendar. But
what?
He's coming on. We're also trying to get him to bring AJ, the player of the year of the South Suburban Red.
Yeah.
To come with him.
Okay. Shout out to Aipe too, man. Shout out to Aipe.
We also are trying to get Mark Aguirre.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
We're working on that. So we doing our thing.
We're doing our thing, y'all. We're coming up on 50 episodes.
We're definitely coming up on 50 episodes. Upcoming events that we got coming is the Chi-Town Showcase Unsigned Senior event.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to be March the 30th. My phone is here, so I can't even tell y'all who I have. I'm lying.
You can.
Because I got my laptop right here.
Whoop. Whoop.
So I can tell them.
Whoop.
Let's
do it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Talk about it right quick.
For the 12 to 15 people that's still on here, I have confirmed. What is this? 17 people? 18. I have confirmed 18 people who have signed up for this, and if you're on here, you're getting exclusive names. So we have Brian Welch out of Naperville. What school is he from? Naperville North.
Okay.
We have Champ Hating. He's actually coming from North Carolina.
Talk about it.
North Hills.
Talk about it.
We have Chris Taylor from Chicago Agricultural Sciences. We have Corey Lee, point guard out of Oak Lawn.
Talk about it.
He just broke the assist record.
Talk about it.
All right. We have, he was just on here and completed his episode. Great episode. That's going to be coming soon. We got DJ Bolden from out of Westinghouse. He's coming. All right. We have Drake Washington out of Proviso West coming. We have another player coming from out of town. His name is Jaywan Gold. He's coming from Phoenix, Arizona.
Check that out.
We got our friend of the show, Caleb Jackson. He was at the Chi-Town Showcase. He is coming from Carmel Catholic. Indeed. We have Deshaun Thomas coming from Marist. We have KJ Cathy coming from Bolingbrook. And of course, our one of my favorite players, he won an MVP at the Chi-Town Showcase. We have Malachi Johnson coming from Rockford Guilford. We got Reggie Ray, coming from St. Ignatius. We interviewed him down at the Classic. Great young man.
Indeed.
We have Ray Runis, who also won, I believe he won Player of the Year in the conference that Lemont is in. He goes to Lemont High School. We have Saud Mola coming from Universal. We have Artavius Smith, who is the guard for Peoria. He's going to continue as they try to win their state championship.
Let's go. We
have Yusuf Hassab from MCC Academy. And just signed up, literally, I invited them today. And they signed up within seconds. I have, this shouldn't be no surprise, RJ McKinney will definitely be there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then shout out to Jet Jones from over at St. Louis.
Let's go.
He'll be there.
Let's go.
I still have to select, what's that, 18 to 20 is 20. I still got to select, I think, 5 more.
25?
25? Is it 5? Or
no, that's 7.
7? Yeah. 7 more players. Yeah. 7 more players. 7 more players that I'll be reaching out to. So right now, those are all the players that's confirmed. I'm up to 58 confirmed media people.
Check it out.
All of those players, including the other 7 we select, meaning 25 total, will have their own videographer and photographer to capture all of their content. We will be feeding them from the very delicious and good food from the Jerk and Soul Food restaurant.
Shout out to
we're not giving you fucking granola bars and Gatorade. We're giving them lunch.
Good lunch.
Great lunch.
Good lunch.
Great lunch.
Good lunch.
We'll have some college coaches there to evaluate. And then shout out to Juice Williams, Sam Franklin, and Coach David Williams. We'll be putting them through a plethora of skills and drills.
Yes,
and
sir.
Play some games.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Parham, who will put the games together.
Yes, sir.
And then lastly, he will be returning. We'll have our guy, Gordon, former NBC.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He'll be
Shout out
there.
Gordon.
He'll be doing the measurements of the players.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can I put a bid in for my little cousin, Brandon Harris, 6'8" from Wells? Sure, you can put a bid in. Sure, you can. I'll hit you off the scenes, my brother.
He said, I'll hit you off the scenes, my brother.
I'll hit you off the scenes,
Yeah,
my brother.
yeah,
What did
yeah.
Anthony say? Samaje from Lincoln Park. You know what? He was on my radar, Anthony. See how great minds think alike? And only just came on my radar, admittedly, because I saw some shit on Twitter where he was crushing for Lincoln Park. All right? Averaged 18 points on 14 rebounds on 4 blocks. Oh, goddamn. He a senior? And what school he go to? Sheesh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wells, I don't know where that's at. I don't know where Wells is at.
Yeah, I don't know where else is that either.
All right. Send me his information. That's it. We will see you guys at some point on Friday. We will make sure we post when we're going to jump on here.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all rocking with
Appreciate y'all.
us. All right. We'll see y'all on the next prediction show.
Yep.